I do want to cover what's happening to your money. We've still got a rally in progress on Wall Street. We're up 120 points. We were up over 200, but it's still the rally, still in place, up 120 points, and it's pretty broad-based. The S&P, the NASDAQ, the Dow, all of them on the upside. I want to bring in Dennis Gartman. He's the editor and publisher of the Gartman letter, and he joins us now. I see that inflation has picked up to the 2% level at the consumer level, the producer price level. Interest rates have kicked up to 2.92, 2.93% on the 10-year Treasury, and yet we've got a market rally. Why do we have this market rally, Dennis?
Stuart, it's because we fell as sharply as we did last week. We're bouncing on relatively light volume. We're bouncing on relatively, the internals of the market are not nearly as healthy, but we're just bouncing. And everybody's excited about the fact that we were up 200 points yesterday and up 150 points or so today. But let's remember, we're down several thousand points from the highs 2 weeks ago. That, I think, is important. Yesterday was the first time in quite some period of time I actually went net short of the market. I am behind a little bit at this point, but I do think that we still have an important top being put into the market 2 weeks ago. Nonetheless, the economy is doing quite well, and it's going to continue to do well.
Okay, I'm not sure about the technical stuff here, but you're saying that there was a top in the market in the middle of January. I think it was around 26.6 on the Dow, somewhere like that.
Yeah.
You don't think we're going to go back and exceed that?
I really don't think that we're going to go back and exceed that. I do think the economy is doing quite well. But at this point, after a long, protracted economic upturn, after the monetary authorities have ceased forcing reserves into the system and are actually allowing reserves to run off as they allow their balance sheet to decline, that's the sort of activity that gives you a top in a market. I think you still need to be long. I still think it's a multi-decade bull market. But on balance, I think for the next year or so, we're going to see weaker prices, not stronger prices. And being less involved, I think, is a reasonable, rational, and wise position to adopt.
Oh, Dennis Gartman, look what you did. You went on the air, you say we're not going to get back to the highs. We were up 120, and now we're up about 88. Oh, Gartman, you're asking for trouble if you want to get back on this program. However, to change subject very slightly, tell me about Amazon. I was amazed this morning when they worked out this deal with Bank of America. They'll expand the deal. They're talking about lending money to individuals and small businesses. Looks to me like Amazon's getting into banking, another new industry that's under threat from the big A. What do you make of this?
It reminds me of the conglomerates that we had back in the 60s when everybody took part of everything, and managers thought they could manufacture steel, that they could manufacture computers, that they could manufacture tires. Conglomerates were the sum total then, and they fell apart. I think Amazon has done a wonderful, magnificent, stupendous job, but the fact that they're getting into banking, doesn't that seem to be a bit of a getting over one's skis just a bit too far? I think that's an extension that probably should have been avoided.
The stock is close to $1,450 a share. I take it Dennis Gartman is not a buyer.
I'm not a buyer of Amazon. I admire what he's been able to do. But when you start going into extraneous businesses, when you expand your brand beyond what your brand really was, I think you start to give yourself problems. Stick to your knitting. Make steel. Make tires. Make boats. Make railroads. Do those sorts of things. But it reminds me too much of the conglomerate fiasco of the 1960s and early 70s. I think there's problems abounding here.
If Jeff Bezos ever gets into the steel business, I think that's a short. I think you should sell the stock at that point. That would be truly getting over your skis, definitely.
No
Dennis,
question,
thank you very much for joining us on a very interesting day, and we do appreciate your presence. Thank you, Dennis. Good stuff.
Thanks for having me on.